Without mindful awareness of our thoughts and our feelings, we can easily fall into the trap of low vibrational patterns. Lack of awareness prevents us from recognizing the impact of our words and thoughts and how we manifest our reality. Complaining can be a way for the ego to assert itself. It can come from a need to reinforce your perceived identity or to gain sympathy and attention from others, strengthening a sense of self that is rooted in separation and dissatisfaction. For a lot of people, complaining has become a habitual response conditioned over time. It can become a default mechanism of expression and unconscious reaction. These patterns get reinforced by neural pathways that strengthen with repeated use, making complaining a frequent, almost automatic response. Complaining is often used as a passive strategy to wish for different circumstances without taking the proactive steps to create change. It turns into a way of voicing dissatisfaction while avoiding the actual effort and responsibility required to alter the situation. Complaining is an act of engagement with lower vibrational frequencies that are far from the higher, more expansive states of consciousness that practices like gratitude, acceptance, and mindfulness can actually create. So let's get to work. Okay, let me ask you something. What are affirmations? They're just words, statements used to shift beliefs. The words you speak consistently are the affirmations engraving your deep beliefs. If you are constantly complaining, you are confirming unsatisfied beliefs, creating negative emotions that will amplify the state of complaint. Although it's a great start for some people, most can't expect to sit down for a few minutes a day with positive affirmations when the rest of their day they are unconsciously affirming the very state they're trying to get out of. When someone is ungrateful for things you have done for them, does it make you want to do them more? No. If you are in a relationship and your partner is constantly complaining about what you do wrong and never acknowledging the things you do right, does it make it a bit more challenging to keep up the positive actions with acknowledgement of only the bad? Yeah, of course. But when your partner is constantly assuring you of their faithfulness in various ways and acknowledging your efforts, you want to do it 10 times more. This works the same with the universe. The more you focus on what you don't like, and the more you enter the low vibrational state of complaining, the more scenarios for you to complain about will manifest. But on the other hand, the more trust you have, and the more often you express your gratitude, the higher your vibration will rise, and you will receive greater than you could ever have even imagined asking for. The law of attraction responds to our predominant feelings and thoughts. So complaining attracts more negative circumstances. We have to create a mindset of abundance and positivity. Change begins within, and complaining only serves to perpetuate the conditions you wish to change. Complaining is the opposite of gratitude. If someone gave you a gift and you started picking apart all the reasons it's imperfect in your eyes, you would make the person that gave it to you sense your lack of appreciation. You were given the gift of life, the ability to express life. We laugh when we see a spoiled teen complaining about what color her parents got her G-Wagon in. Meanwhile, we're out here complaining about the most beautiful gift we've been given. Yeah, no more. But even when you decide to stop complaining so much, you'll notice you still do. Why? It's become a habit. Maybe a habit engraved so deep you've created a personality around it. And if so, think how scary it will be for the ego, who now associated with these actions, to depart from the jokes of ungratefulness and complaints to relate with friends, which it now identifies with. This doesn't mean you'll be stuck complaining and unhappy forever. It just means you have to one day make a choice that this is no longer the person you want to be. That complaining and the life that manifests from constant complaining is something you no longer want. That these words do not serve you, your loved ones, or the world around you. Then you get to put in the work to become aware of what you say, so that then you can work to rephrase a complaint or when a low vibrational joke slips out. After that, you can intentionally identify small things throughout your day you are grateful for. And over time, just like you habitually pointed out negative things and saw the imperfections in things, you will have a greater focus on the things that bring you joy. And of course, being consistently in the state of joy, you will receive more of what brings you joy. When we accept the present moment fully, without the filters of judgment or resistance, we tap into the truth that the quality of our lives is not determined by external circumstances, but by our internal state. And this realization promotes a deep peace and allows us to go about life with grace, knowing that our thoughts and emotions shape our reality, allowing us to be more intentional with our thoughts and the words that we choose to express. Through acceptance, we align ourselves with the flow of life, attracting experiences that resonate with our deepest, pure intentions. When we enter this state, complaining essentially becomes obsolete. It's replaced by statements of gratitude that magnify the positive aspects of our life, ultimately manifesting fulfillment and joy. I have lived a life complaining and focusing on everything going wrong, falling victim to everything I felt was happening to me. And I currently live life focused so intensely on the good with such a positively oriented perspective. And I can tell you, I was absolutely miserable with the previous way of living. I am absolutely so joyful after having implemented changes such as these into my existence. I have fallen in love with becoming a better version of myself from a very young age. And now I've reached a point where I can be here to share what I've learned to help you also start feeling better than you could have ever even imagined. So please remember to like and share this video with someone you care about, and I'll see you on the next video.